So, today we're going to get into a car video. Behind me is one of my illustrations from my car series. If you guys want to check out more of my illustrations, check out Fafdico on Instagram. But let's get into the video.
Not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous, it could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
There's this club of drivers in New York, right? And we did a video about them before, and that was with Brandon Buckingham. But this one's with Tommy G. Tommy G actually did a video about a year ago. You can see that in the corner there. This is part 2. So we're going to get into this, man. This is New York's Most Wanted Drivers, part 2 from Tommy G. We got some fire music for this.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
No.
I didn't read shit. I didn't fucking do that.
He doesn't feel like he's a danger to society, whipping in and out of traffic.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Look, this is the face of worry. These eyes are thinking about jail in prison.
I show you cars for this. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
That's intense. That's intense, bro. Come on. And you guys are just treating this like it's a sport. So don't be out here doing this.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. We meet drivers like License, who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds.
Yo, License is one of the most prolific drivers out of New York right now. Excuse me, License was actually in the last video that we did with the most wanted drivers in New York with Brandon Buckingham.
You inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. Not only have new characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my God.
Seems like he's putting his life at risk just doing this video. My goodness, man.
When I dive into how are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away.
I mean, shoot, like, police, they're not built like that. Like, they are not built to chase these guys at all. And also, there's a lot of laws that go against police officers weaving in and out of traffic to try to get somebody. So they're kind of stuck. Like, there's not a lot police officers can do in that situation.
Dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the
What?
face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is,
What is a
can
striker?
you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call
What?
it.
That's just a stupid name for a stolen car, bro.
About me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie
What?
with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
Amongst New York's younger generations, I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not.
If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them?
Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
But I don't give a I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
That's crazy.
Well, that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I always tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And, I've seen a lot of passes that, people get into and stuff, and it's really not, it's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy, anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me?
I got you.
You got me?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and
Listen, he can say that all day long, but what happens on that road is complete luck. I'm telling you, this is so reckless, bro.
I bug out for 1 minute only.
Y'all definitely got to check out that last video I did with Brandon Buckingham. He was with a couple drivers, right? Like in this huge car syndicate they got in New York, right? And License was one of them. And he took Brandon on a drive. My goodness, he was weaving in and out of traffic like a samurai, dude, just cutting. That's a long time to just weave in and out of traffic. Oh my goodness.
Fast, okay? Speed.
Look at how far back he's getting in the seat. Look. Ooh.
Lord, that was a close call. Okay. Please, God Almighty. Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time. Good, cut. I'm sweating.
That is
Oh,
crazy. That was
so
skill. So he think he's Smokey Nagata. Like, I actually did an illustration of Smokey Nagata's Toyota Supra. If y'all don't know who Smokey Nagata is, he's like a time trial legend. He's crazy.
License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast.
Listen, Tommy G's telling him, yo, slow down, I don't want to go too fast. Bro, the cops are out. When you get into that car, you took the risk of going however fast License decides to go. You saying all this slow down. Bro, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, all right? You're strapped in. Just enjoy the ride.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
That's real. That'd be,
Have you
I would imagine.
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time. Maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep. You're good, trust me. I promise you, your license in your hand, hey. You're going with me.
He about to be out of there. Shoot, I trust him.
Holy shit.
Tommy is scared for his life right now.
What the fuck was that? What do you think? That was? So we just got into a police chase and got away.
Basically.
Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. License. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me?
It's not gonna happen, bro.
I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little
I get it. I get where you're
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. You see how I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago.
love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like that a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really like care about.
That's good to
I don't
hear.
care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with this world.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worse?
That's fair. Because at least he cares about the people, but he's accepting that, yeah, what he's doing is pretty reckless.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Bro, that's crazy. What? That's the dude that made the song about skimmers.
Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper. 9 o'clock.
Chases.
Let's
We
go.
need to get these
Let's
plates
go.
covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh my God.
That's
So,
crazy.
Strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a track hawk.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
And what do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen.
What? That'd be a sad day.
We kind of got an alert from the tracker saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy...
Bro, imagine being a group of people who are worried about people stealing your stolen cars. See, striking is crazy to me. Like, how are you just stealing somebody's car and that's okay? That's just okay with you?
AJ and I strike cars for this. My name's AJ.
He can't even say it with... See, they're both clowns, bro. You can't even say that seriously and be like, wow, I can't believe I do that as a career. Yeah, I can't believe you do that either, bro.
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and the windows, so they know the vibe. So when they
Your car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick. With the stick, you have to hit him, you will hit him.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
But how are you just gonna blame YouTube? Like, you made the choice to start stealing cars. That's not even realistic. Like, that just sounds stupid as hell. That's a slick looking ride. The Hellcat, okay. Oh, they pulling the Hellcat and the Beamer out. Woo! That's crazy looking. Man, I cannot wait to own stuff like this and just take it to a nice big old lot, learn how to drift. Oh.
To right now.
That's the 2008 G37 Sport package. It don't get better than this. It's the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
$25?
NYPD passes these plates. How do you evade detection?
Nah, nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in
Whoa.
New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic
Yeah,
lights,
I would
bridges,
think
and
that
more,
they
there are
would see that car and
license plates
he'd be
reading
done.
across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use
Whoa.
stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine.
I don't know, man. Like, insurance companies be giving people to run around sometimes. It's not always that easy. Like, that's what kills me about these, like, car thieves. Like, they just think, oh, they're good insurance, it'll be fine. No, man. Like, insurance isn't always thorough. Or you just took someone's way to get to work. What, you think just because they have insurance that very next day that they can get a rental? Like, it doesn't work like that all the time. Like, you just took my way to make money, get food for myself, all that. You just took that away from me, bro. Like, and he's trying to take the seriousness out of that. That's crazy.
Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking.
He's probably so happy to be alive after all that.
Look at the amount of money they're making. They're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys.
Risk and the reward don't align at all. And even if the reward was high, you shouldn't be out here stealing anything from anyone, bro. It's just crazy, man. This was wild, though. This was a crazy video. Man, comment your favorite part of the video. Let me know what's going on. Check out Grievance and check out Blackberry Tones, my new projects on all platforms. Go to releases on my page. You do not have to leave YouTube if you don't want to. You can go right to releases on my page and you can see all the music that I've dropped right there. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your night.